We all remember that day. For some, the pain will never fade.
I mean, I don't want to spoil too much around that scene, but I think that the fact that he is revealing that there's something useful in those books for Mark in that moment indicates, you know, possibly a shift in his loyalties if the episode in itself wasn't a clear indication of that. And so I think that aspect is pretty important. You know, what they are and what they mean for the future, you'll just have to keep watching the show to find out, but I will say that in the back half, you know, we're not going to be keeping that a mystery for long, so it's not something that's going to be driving you crazy for a good long time. We kind of hit the ground running on that aspect as well. There's definitely more Mauler, either in twin form or not, to come, so I guess just stay tuned for that. We love those characters. There's a lot planned for them. I think there's a lot that can be read from that scene to indicate like how things are going to be moving forward for that character or those characters. I don't know, we'll see. I feel like I've already said too much, but yeah, stay tuned for more Mauler action. And Kevin Michael Richardson, who plays the Maulers, is excellent, and we love having him as a part of the show. And you know, we plan to continue having him as part of the show for a good long time, and it's just great working with him, and we love those characters. And now I'm rambling and saying the same thing over and over again, so I should probably stop talking at some point, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep going, having a good time. Love talking about Invincible. Love the Mauler twins. Where am I? Got caught in a loop. There have been a few things in the adaptation that I've left out, just minor things that I don't feel like were that essential in the long run of the story, and if you're a comic book fan, you can find those things, and I think they're little bits and things that you're not going to miss. There is a scene I'll point out in the comics where I set up a janitor in the high school discovering Mark and Eve's secret identities like right before they graduated and went to college. And I just never followed up on that storyline because when I introduced it in the issue, I hadn't realized that I was having them go to college like the next issue. And so that storyline went nowhere. And that's like one of those like nagging mistakes that still exists in the comics that does sometimes bug me. Maybe we'll do a special sometime and explain that janitor story. You know, things like that I'd leave out. But as far as like actually changing a big storyline or anything like that, I don't really have a lot of regrets in the Invincible series. I'm pretty happy with what myself and Corey Walker and Ryan Otley were able to accomplish with that. And so I think, if anything, it's really just about taking the things that we thought were cool and plussing them up and making them bigger, maybe building up to them in a more satisfying way. And so it's like little tweaks along the way that will hopefully make the drama and the scenes a little bit more effective.